everyone, welcome back to more Super Mario Galaxy 2. One last episode, we finished off our adventures in the second world of the game, and today we will be beginning our adventures in World 3. And we have a lot of stuff to do in this episode because, in addition to exploring two brand new galaxies, we are going to have a ton of Prankster Comets to deal with. So, we have a lot to do, and not a lot of time to do it, so let's get started with Tall Trunk Galaxy. Let's tackle the Flotacious Blimp Fruit. Okay, so this is going to be another galaxy that's Yoshi-centric. So let's go ahead and stomp on this egg and then hop on Yoshi's back real quick. Now then, it's time to consume the Blimp Fruit, another brand new power-up for Yoshi, and the way this works is after we lick it, we're going to start floating into the air. You can move in any direction you want for as long as that air bubble, or as long as you have some energy left in your air bubble. But as soon as that runs out, you will lose the power-up, so you want to make sure there's something below you for you to land on. Something else to note is that if you press and hold the A button, it will temporarily slow down your how much air you lose, as well as stopping your vertical momentum, so that you can just essentially, like if I wanted to stop and just move to the left without going any higher, then I could press A to do that. So let's, for instance, grab this, we'll float it to where we want to go, then we'll press the A button to stop, so we don't go any higher, and then we can float to the right, and then drop off, just like so. Now then, before we go any further, we're going to hop on this teleporter right here, because, you know, may as well take care of this. Is going to be another pretty easy one. All you got to do is just jump on all their heads. You could pull back with, pull back on the piranha plants with Yoshi, but that takes a little bit longer, so it's probably faster to just jump on top of everyone's heads. We might not actually be able to do this in time, because I did kind of get sloppy and, you know, take a hit, but it looks like we're about to do it just in time. There we go. Okay, now can we get the one-ups? Yes. Oh no, okay, we missed one of the one-ups. We still managed to take them all. Anyway, back to moving around. So you want to make your way up here. I would recommend pressing the A button to hold and stop here, because you can't go any higher than this. Or you might be able to, but it's pretty risky. So I recommend stopping there for pit stop to replenish your Blimp Fruit supply. Then again, you want to stop right there, which I failed to do miserably. Let's actually try this again, except this time we'll actually do it successfully. You want to get your way up here, and then move to the left, grab another Blimp Fruit to keep making your way up to the top of the tree until you make your way to this launch star right here, which will take you off this planet and onto another one. Yeah, so this is another one of Yoshi's brand new power. It's pretty fun to mess around with. Obviously, it's not as speedy as the Dash Pepper, but still allows us some pretty cool platforming challenges. All right, so first things first, we're gonna float our way past these platforms like so. And then you want to make your way over to the right-hand side so you can grab another Blimp Fruit so you can keep on making your way up. But then before you go any further, you want to make your way over to the center part right here to grab the Comet Medal. Then flitter jump over to the right and grab the Blimp Fruit so that you can replenish your air supply and make your way further up to the top. And take a pit stop right here. And now it's time to collect some Starships. So Starship number 1 is going to be right here. You want to fall into it. Starship number 2 is going to be up here to the right. So you want to grab it, then press and hold the A button to stop your... to stop yourself so you don't hit the... the spiky thing. Then grab the Blimp Fruit over to the right-hand side to float your way up here, and then we're just gonna let the air fall out, or let our air run out so that we can fall down below, like so. No, we did not want to pick up another Blimp Fruit here. We're just gonna hold the A button to hold ourselves right here, so that we don't go any higher than we want to, because we're just gonna want to fall right down into the Starship directly below us. So here's Starship number 4, and then number 5 is over here to the right-hand side. Once you collect all 5. What we're going to do is we're going to quickly grab the Blimp Fruit, or actually I guess we can try to flutter jump our way up to the right-hand side. There we go. Then follow down this path, grab the Blimp Fruit on your way down, and then float your way over to the left, up this passageway, and get into the launch star to make your way to the final planet of this mission. And at this point, there's no Starship to collect. All you have to do is just use the Blimp Fruit to fly up this passageway, up to get the Power Star. And it's pretty simple to do that. All you gotta do is just keep replenishing your Blimp Fruit supplies. So let's make our way over this over down this path, grab the Blimp Fruit right here, and now we're just going to keep on making our way up to the top, collecting coins if you want to replenish your air supply if you see any, but you're probably not going to see all the money. There's one coin right here we can use, because the grabbing coins will, oh, actually, I guess it doesn't. I guess it doesn't replenish your air supply like it does if you're swimming in the water, but it doesn't really matter, because there's so many Blimp Fruits nearby that you don't really need, you wouldn't have really needed the coins anyway to replenish your air supply, so just keep Keep making your way up to the top, grab the blimp fruits as they appear, and as long as you keep on moving up, you will be able to reach your power star, no problems whatsoever. You got a star, the Flotatious Blimp Fruit, Tall Trunk Galaxy, 26 power stars. You got a Comet Medal for a new total of 15. You got some Star Bits for a new total of 908, and some coins for a new total of 403. Starship Mario can now advance. Looks like we've got another hungry mouth to feed here. You got a new friend here, a friend with something special for you. If you want to check it out, just head down that pipe over there. Alright, so remember when I said that there was actually something on Starship Mario which we can use coins for? Well, it's time to finally find out what I was referring to with that. So if you head over to the ear, I guess we can knock this this dice real quick to see what we get. We're going to get a Starbit, a single Starbit. Alright, let's hop in the pipe and discover what I'm talking about. We are talking about a Hungry Luma. But not a Hungry Luma. Oh, okay, so I guess this one requires Starbits, but basically I guess I should explain. So there's going to be a couple Hungry Lumas that spawn into this room over the course of the game. And one of them takes Starbits, the other one takes coins. So we're gonna feed, just to demonstrate it, we'll feed this Hungry Luma some Starbits. It only requires 30, so it's not gonna be that big of a hit. And we have the possibility to get either a Starbit or a bunch of 1-ups, depending on what we roll. We can either get 1 1-up, 5 1-ups, or 1 Starbit. And we are going to get 5 1-ups, which is probably the best reward you can get out of this. However, I don't actually recommend using this all that often. At least the one for Starbits. Once we unlock the Hungry Luma that has coins, then you can use it, because coins aren't useful for anything else. But, as far as the Starbits one, I recommend not using that one all that often, because we want to save as many Starbits as possible for the Hungry Lumas, which we can use to actually unlock galaxies, and things like that. So, just something cool that's there you can show off. Anyway, we got a lot to do this episode, so we don't want to waste any more time. We're going to once again return to Tall Trunk Galaxy. And tackle Tall Trunk's big slide. Okay, so this level is very, very easy compared to the last one. Not that the last one was particularly challenging, but, you know, this one, if we stack them up against each other, this one's still harder. So you want to, first things first, we don't have Yoshi to help us out here, so we're going to have to use these trapeze to make our way up to the top of the trunk this time. And then once we make it into the launch star, we can spin to fly over to the final planet of the galaxy, which is the one containing Tall Trunk's big slide. And really, all we have to do is just make our way to the bottom of the slide. Pretty easy. Sharp red things, no touch. What does this guy have to say? We watch slide. And this guy? Be brave, jump in. Well, before we do that, we're gonna backflip on top of this right here, and then see if we can side somersault our way up to the top. Oh, maybe we have to do it from this one over here. Let's try to side somersault our way up on top of this thing. I messed up. Okay, we're going down the slide. All right, there's some cool things you can get on top of that, but I guess we're not doing it anymore. Yes, this is very easy. Just avoid all the spinies and all the spiky things. Collect the Starbits and coins as you go. And aside from that, there really isn't any special advice that I can give here, because this is, like I said, very, very easy. There's nothing that, there's no special tricks or traps that they're trying to get you with. It's just a pretty straightforward slide. Stick close to the middle if you can, so that you don't end up falling off the edge. And there's a 1-up right here that you can get if you jump and spin into it. Avoid the red wiggler, and you want to jump if you aren't in line to fall to actually like slide naturally onto that part. That bit you can also just jump onto it. But other than that, it's a pretty simple slide. Nothing much to it. This will become more challenging later in the game, and I'll explain what I mean by that when the time comes. But for now, pretty simple. Just jump your way past all the jump your way over the gaps, dodge the obstacles, and assuming you can pull it off, you'll be able to make it to the end of the slide with no problems whatsoever. Here is the symbol of courage. Take Power Star. Like I said, super simple. You got a star, Tall Trunk's Big Slide, Tall Trunk Galaxy, 27 power stars. You got some star bits for a new total of 926, and some coins for a new total of 431. Looks like you brought back a Whittle with you. I love those guys. I think he wants to talk to you about comet medals. Go give him a listen. Shouldn't take long. Yes, because comet medals are actually going to start having an impact in the game now in this episode, and you will see why later. As I mentioned earlier, we're going to have a ton of Prankster Comets to complete. But for now, let's just go talk to this guy and see what he has to say. Collect many, comet arrive. First time in Galaxy, always won a comet medal somewhere. Look hard, find. Yep, that's basically all he has to say. Just, there are comet medals, and if you find them, the Prankster Comets will appear. And the reason he says this at this point in the game is because this is around the time when Prankster Comets are going to actually start appearing, so just something to keep in mind. Now then, that's all of Tall Trunk clear for now, so now we're going to head over to Cloudy Court Galaxy. And tackle Head in the Clouds. Okay, so once again we're going to be using our good old friend the Cloud Flower to our advantage. If you want a 1-up, you can crouch walk under this thing right here to get yourself a 1-up. But more importantly than that, you want to get these coins up on top of these clouds right here, because we're actually going to be completing a secret star first. And to do that, we need to collect 30 coins. So here's our first 2 right over here. And we'll be collecting many more in the future. So we're going to long jump out here and then shake to make some cloud platforms so that we can go grab a life mushroom right up here. Not going to be essential to accessing the secret star, but, you know, it's a life mushroom, so it's always nice to have that. If you need more clouds, you can always replenish your supply with the power-up right over here. And long jump out to the left, and then backflip from that position in order to grab some extra coins over here. If you want to, you can try to stomp on the Goomba right here to get yourself a coin. And then you can do the same thing with the Goomba up ahead, but also want to make sure you stop at this coin right here, because there's going to be plenty of smaller coins within it. Also, don't ground pound through the clouds, like, ever. That's just not a thing you ever want to do, because if you ground pound through one cloud, you will ground pound through all other clouds below you. And because there wasn't really anything below us there, well, there was, and I landed on it, but it would have been pretty hard to land on that when we were just ground pounding towards the ground at max speed, so definitely not something you want to be regularly doing. Anyway, gonna be plenty of coins coming up ahead. I apparently didn't stomp on the Goomba. There we go, that's what we were trying to do last time. Now then, we bounce our way over here. There's going to be 1 coin on each side, as represented by the shadows. Make sure you grab this cloud flower if you lost your last one to bounce your way up to the top. And, oh dear god, okay, didn't want to waste a cloud there, but it's fine. Grab this coin, then grab the big coin, because there's going to be 2 giant stacks of coins that appear on the right side and left side. You definitely want to make sure you grab those, so that you can easily grab them. And now we have enough to feed off the Hungry Luma, so let's go ahead and collect some extra star bits right here, because it's always nice to have some extra star bits. Hop in the launch star, and there's the Hungry Luma down there, waiting for us to feed it the coins that it so desperately needs. Now then, let's go ahead and feed said Hungry Luma, and order, actually I think we have 30 star bits and 30 coins, that's nice. Alright, let's feed it all these coins, so that it can transform into a brand new planet waiting for us to explore. Okay, so all we gotta do here is just collect all the silver stars which are scattered around the clouds. Now, where things get complicated is that for every silver star you collect, a cosmic shadow will start chasing behind you. So, because there isn't really a linear path to take like there have been in previous cosmic clone missions, you want to try to never take the same path twice, so that's why I'm kind of leaping around the clouds to make it harder for the cosmic clones to catch up with me, because the thing is, unless you dead stop in your tracks, the cosmic clones will never catch up with you. The only way they'll hit you is if you double back on yourself. That's why I'm making sure I never ever cross over my path. And then once you collect all 5 silver stars, the power star will appear. You got a hidden star, silver stars in the purple pond, cloudy core galaxy, 28 power stars. You got some starbits for a new total of 988. Starship Mario can now advance. Hey bro, everyone left me behind. I had to hustle to get up here. So hey, guess what? I decided to look for power stars too. If you see me out there, come say hi. I can help you save the universe. Game's been saved. Okay, so, great news. If you want to play as Luigi but didn't feel like playing through the entire game over again, this game has addressed that issue. Because now, instead of having to... So basically, one thing is that you aren't going to go be searching through the missions for Luigi anymore. That's not a thing that's going to happen. Also, you don't have to collect all 120 power stars to play as Luigi. Basically, we're gonna find Luigi scattered throughout the levels, and if we find him, we can talk to him and play as him. So that's pretty cool. Very much a much welcome change from how Luigi was implemented into the last game. Anyway, so what we're gonna do now is return to Cloudy Court Galaxy. And this time, actually tackle Head in the Clouds. As if on cue, here he is now. Hey bro, you looking for a power star around here, huh? You want me to take over for a little while? You can play as Luigi. On a Switch, bro? You know what? Sure thing. I'm probably not going to be doing this all that often. Just because Luigi's a bit tougher to play as than Mario is. But just for the sake of showing him off, I may as well play as Luigi here. Yeah, so I didn't get to show this off in my Super Mario Galaxy walkthrough because I had already completed a save file as Luigi. But the first thing you'll notice is that if I let go of the control stick, Luigi does not skid to a stop immediately. So if I come up on the edge, I need to be much more careful about when I let go of the control stick. Also, he runs slightly faster, his long jumps are slightly longer, and his jump height is slightly higher. But also, as B Mario, his air supply drains faster. When he's swimming, his air supply drains faster. So, yeah, just generally playing the game is significantly tougher as Luigi than it is as Mario. But, so that's mainly why I don't tend to prefer playing as him. But I'm more than willing to show off his gameplay for the sake of the walkthrough, since it doesn't make too much of a difference in this mission. In fact, it might actually help us because we're going to be doing a lot of cloud jumping here coming up ahead. Anyway, this is now where we were last time with the launcher. So now what we're going to want to do, since you're more than likely going to be out of clouds by this point, you can grab a fresh cloud flower from this point, and then backflip at this point and then shake to make a cloud so that you can float your way up to the top, like so. Then, we're not going to take the teleporter this time because it's harder to move around and defeat enemies as Cloud Mario because we can't, we're not as maneuverable. Like, we have to shake to make a cloud in order to, like, if I were to spin jump onto somebody, I would have to make a cloud in the process, so it's not preferable. Anyway, when you make it here, you want to once again jump at the very edge of this platform and then shake to make a cloud. Stick to the right-hand side to avoid all these spiky things. When you get to the top, backflip up here to grab yourself a cloud flower, long jump as long as you can, which will be even longer if you're playing as Luigi, then shake to make a cloud so that it'll carry you the rest of the way, and hop onto this cloud, then start wall jumping your way up here, like so, make a cloud at this point, and then backflip off that cloud to make your way over here. You want to long jump into this cloud, like so. You got a star, Head in the Clouds, Cloudy Court Galaxy, 29 power stars. You got a comet medal for a new total of 16. and a ghost disappeared in Cloudy Court Galaxy. So basically, another thing I forgot to mention is that if you play as Luigi, and you beat the mission as Luigi, then when you go back in again as Mario, you can race yourself against the Luigi clone, or the Luigi ghost. So sometimes they'll try to get to the end of the mission as fast as possible, sometimes they'll show off the location of a secret star, sometimes the Luigi will show off some, just a secret area in general. There's a lot of cool things that the ghost can show off, but I'm probably not going to be using a lot of them, because like I said, I'm not going to play as Luigi all that much. But anyway, yeah, so we got some star bits and some coins, but now the Prankster Comets have made their appearance, and we're about to tackle a lot of Prankster Comets back to back to back, because we've collected all the comet medals up until this point, so we got a lot of work to do this episode. We've cleared out Tall Trunk Galaxy and Cloudy Court for now, but now it's just going to be a stream of Prankster Comets. A Prankster Comet has been spotted. Prankster Comets can transform a galaxy into a wildly different place. Come to think of it, you've been collecting comet medals, right? Collecting lots of those comet medals makes more comets appear. Now you can work on getting a power star from every comet. Go for it, Captain! Hey bro, I'm all over the place these days, exploring the universe. Next time you see me out there, talk to me and let me leap into the action, okay? Catch you later, bro. Alright, well that's a taste of what playing as Luigi is like, but now we have some comet medals to take care of, so we're going to use the Grand World Map to return to World 1 and tackle our first Prankster Comet of the game, located in Yoshi's Star Galaxy. Another nice thing they changed about Super Mario Galaxy 2, if you don't want to complete the Prankster Comet immediately, you don't have to. But that was the thing in the first game where, like, if a Prankster Comet was hovering over a galaxy, you had no choice but to complete it right then and there. Anyway, Spiny Rainbow Romp. Also, there's no annoying color filter over the galaxy for each Prankster Comet. Anyway, as soon as you spawn to level, you want to long jump into the Rainbow Star power-up, and then long jump across that gap of mud so that you can start running into all these Spinies. You have a limited amount of time and a limited amount of Rainbow Stars in order to clear out all the Spinies in the area. I recommend following the path that I'm taking, because the Spinies will always spawn in the exact same place. And if you follow this general path, you'll be able to easily replenish your Rainbow Star with the ones that are nearby. The goal is to try to never run out of Rainbow Star abilities, because there aren't a whole lot in the area. And there is no other way, because Yoshi's not actually in this mission, so the only way for you to take out these Spinies is with the use of a Rainbow Star power-up. So you want to make each of them last as long as you possibly can, and then once you do that, you want to quickly jump into another one, and then we should just be able to mop with the last few right here. Here's 1, 2, 3, and 4, and the last one's going to be right over on top of that hill right here, so let's long jump out into it, and once you clear out all the Spinies from the area, your Power Star will spawn right in the middle. Oh, and another thing, the timer actually stops when you clear out all the enemies. Who'd have thought it, am I right? You got a star, Spiny Rainbow Romp, Yoshi Star Galaxy, 30 power stars. Galaxy complete. You got some star bits for a new total of 1,000. And now a Prankster Comet has appeared in Cloudy Court Galaxy. Yeah, we're kind of going to be all over the place in this video in terms of dealing with Prankster Comets. Anyway, what do you have to say? You have 1,000 star bits. That must feel pretty good. Yeah, it does. Alright then. Now let's go ahead and once again use the Grand World Map to return to World 3. And return to Cloudy Court Galaxy. To tackle the Shadow Lining. So as you may be able to guess, this level is going to be reliant on cosmic shadows or the cosmic clones or whatever. But just like we did in the last mission in Cloudy Court, you don't want to you never want to double over yourself. You always want to make sure you're going in a different direction than when you were previously, because if you cross over the last path you took, then the Cosmic Clones will catch up to you. The Cosmic Clones will never catch up to you if you just, if you just move, if you constantly keep moving. So, like, for instance, if there was a starship right here, and then I needed to get back here, I would jump over to this point to grab the starship and then double back here, instead of walking forward to grab it and then walking back, because then the Cosmic Clones will just be able to catch up with me, so you don't want that to happen. Anyway, this Prankster Comet's pretty easy, just as long as you can manage to stay ahead of the Cosmic Clones, which is not that hard. We don't have a Cloud Flower to work with this time, but it's still not that bad because we can just wall jump our way up to the top as we can now. And you want to long jump here to try to just keep on moving, so you have a little bit of wiggle room when it comes to the Cosmic Clones. Sure, things get down to what you want to jump into the Sling Star immediately, and then just keep long jumping your way along these platforms like so. Then hurry to the Sling Star to take you over to the final platform where the Power Star will be waiting for you. You don't need to worry about the Cosmic Clones that appear behind you, because you will have shattered the crystal and collected the Power Star by the time the Cosmic Clones catch up with you. You got a star, the Shadow Lining, Cloudy Court Galaxy, 31 power stars. Galaxy complete. You got some starbits for a new total of 1,052. And you got some coins for a new total of 444. Now, Prankster Comet has appeared in Spindig Galaxy. So, let's once again return to the first world with the use of the Grand World Map, and then tackle the Prankster Comet that has just appeared in the Spindig Galaxy. Also, let's make sure we get some starbits along the way. Nope, don't return to Starship Mario. Alright, here we go. Let's tackle Dig-a-Leg's Daredevil Run. So if you don't know what a Daredevil Run is, it's basically you have to fight a boss or complete a level with only one hit point, which isn't that bad because, again, Dig-a-Leg is a very easy boss. Just stomp on the thing stomp on the yellow thing he sends after you, and then you can just dig into the ground or spindle into the ground to counteract the things that he tries to send at you, just like this. And then just move around to avoid getting stomped on by him, and then when he flips around and his glass is exposed, just drill into him once again. Very, very easy boss battle. Really the only thing that can harm you are the yellow things he sends out at you, because it's very hard to get stomped on by Dig-a-Leg. Not impossible, just very, very challenging. So the only dangerous things are these things that he sends drilling after you. So if you can survive those things, then you will be more than well off for this boss battle. Now then, I think we have one more wave of those little mini drills he sends after you, and then after we survive that, we just have to hit him one more time with a spin drill, and that will be this boss fight cleared out. Okay, here comes the next wave. Let's drill right here, counteract those two, and then there's two more coming in. Drill again to counteract him. He's gonna flip over, and here's our final hit, just like that. Very easy boss battle. You got a star, Dig-a-Leg's Daredevil Run, Spindig Galaxy, 32 power stars. Galaxy complete. You got some starbits for a new total of 1,084. And now Prankster Comet has appeared in Puzzle Plank Galaxy. Okay, so now we are going to travel our way to World 2, and then once again return to Puzzle Plank Galaxy and tackle the comet that is right over here. and that is Purple Coin Shadow Vault. Basically, you have 1 minute to collect all the purple coins in the area, and also there's cosmic clones chasing after you. It's not that hard, because there shouldn't be much doubling over yourself, and if you do have to retreat to a previous square at any point, like I'm going to have to come back to collect those purple coins, by the time we return to that section, the cosmic clones will be long gone. Or I guess we can try to risk this right now. We can try to stick along to the right-hand side, because I stuck to the left-hand side, so we shouldn't have to worry about the cosmic clones here. Also, another great thing about the second game in comparison to the first one, is they don't just shove all the purple coin missions in the very end of the game and have that be the end game that you have to do after beating Bowser the first time. It's just like, oh, we'll spread the purple coins out throughout the rest of the game, you know, so that they actually feel like a part of the game instead of just some afterthought as the end game content. Yeah, but nothing too complicated here, just make sure you never cross over your path and collect all the purple coins. And then once you do that and all the cosmic clones disappear, so many starbits for you to pick up. So, nice satisfying reward. In addition to the power star once you make it past this Prankster Comet. And the only tip I have, like I said, you want to try to stick to one side, so if you have to double back over yourself, like I'm sticking to the left right here, so if I had to come back here, I could stick to the right side, and the cosmic clones wouldn't bother me at all. Anyway, power star. You got a star, Purple Coin Shadow Vault, Puzzle Plank Galaxy, 33 power stars. Galaxy complete. You got some starbits for a new total of 1,166. A Prankster Comet has now appeared in Sky Station Galaxy. I did warn you guys that there was going to be a massive stream of Prankster Comets, and by the way, the only reason this is happening is because Prankster Comets weren't allowed to show up until we completed Cloudy Court Galaxy. So now that we've done that, they're just unloading all the Prankster Comets that we missed, because we've been collecting Comet medals up until this point. Now they can finally start pushing the Prankster Comets onto us. Trust me, it won't be like this the whole game. Prankster Comets will be much less frequent as we get further into the game. Let's tackle Pee-wee Piranha's speedrun. First things first, ignore everything, backflip your way up on top of this wall, then wall jump off, spin jump back, jump in the launch star, and launch your way over to the next planet. I didn't show that shortcut off in the main playthrough of that mission, but now it's kind of essential. Okay, so you'll notice that they made a major change to the Speedy Comets in comparison to how they were in the first Galaxy game, in that now you have a very limited amount of time, but you can replenish that time with clocks that you'll find all over the map, like so. Which is definitely yet another thing that's better about this game in comparison to the first game, because the Speedy Comets were incredibly easy in the first game, so now it actually feels like you're racing against the clock to beat the mission. So, yeah, just follow the path that I took and you'll be able to make it through that section easily. And then just beat Pee-wee Piranha the same way we beat him last time, by walking around behind him and then spin attacking him from behind, like so. And you should have plenty more than enough time in order to do that. And if you feel like you need some more time, you can pick up the clocks that are on this planet, like so. There's plenty of clocks to go around. And then you just gotta beat the boss as you normally would. Nothing really all that special here. Fortunately, the clock does stop for cutscenes, so that's helpful. Again, we're gonna get behind him, spin attack him from behind. Okay, that was a mistake, but it's fine. Should be able to spin attack him from behind before he jumps away. There we go. There's one hit. Here's gonna be 2 hits. There we go. Then run around, grab the clock just to be safe. Run around one more time and attack him from behind. Still nothing too challenging, but at least we don't have 2 full minutes left on the clock like we did at the end of the Super Mario Galaxy speedruns. Also, at least they stopped the timer after we beat the boss. You got a star. PB Piranha Speedrun. Sky Station Galaxy. 34 power stars. Galaxy complete. You got some star bits for a new total of 1,173. And you got some coins for a new total of 445. A Prankster Comet has appeared in Boulder Bowl Galaxy. Alright, let's once again use the Grand World Map to travel our way to World 2. And go tackle the Prankster Comet in Boulder Bowl Galaxy. Which is Rolling Crabber Romp. Okay, so immediately jump into this launch star to land on the planet. Then you want to grab the nearest rock mushroom and then just start rolling around the planet. The goal here is to just defeat all 30 crabs in the area before the time runs out, just like in Yoshi Star Galaxy. The difference is that you don't have a limited amount of power-ups, so it's a little bit easier to take them all out. Although I will say that it gets a little bit tricky because when you start to run low on the amount of enemies that are left, it gets harder to defeat them all, because the rock mushrooms are great for taking out great groups of enemies, but when it comes to taking out the last couple, it gets a little bit harder to precisely take them all out. But fortunately, you have the ability to stop at any time by jumping and pressing the Z button, like I demonstrated in Boulder Bowl Galaxy the first time around. So, like, if you're trying to hit one specific enemy and then you miss, like I just did, I can just jump and stop myself and then realign myself to hit the last enemy, and then the Power Star will spawn towards the top of the planet after you clear them all out. Let's go ahead and once again roll stuff around. Also, there's plenty of stars to pick up along the way. Anyway, Power Star. You got a star. Rolling Crab Romp. Boulder Bowl Galaxy. 35 power stars. You got some star bits for a new total of 1,198. We're still not done yet because we have a Prankster Comet in Flip Swap to go deal with. A letter addressed to the Flip People almost arrived! I hope this letter reaches you in bright spirits, little one. This should be of some help to you on your journey back to me. May the stars shine down on you. Wow, there was 50 stars attached to the letter! No scratches, but I hope I get to meet this mysterious person soon! Whoa! Well, if you played Super Mario Galaxy, you pretty much know who that is without having to use any brain cells whatsoever. But if you didn't, which I didn't, I played this game before the first game, so I had no clue who that was. But anyway, let's return to World 1 and go do the Prankster Comet in Flip Swap Galaxy. Let's tackle Purple Coin Flip and Sprint. Okay, so this is a purple coin mission, but you have 3 minutes to do it, and it's very, very easy. You really don't even have to use the flip swap ability until we get to this purple coin right here, because obviously that's on a platform that doesn't initially... It's on a red platform and on a blue platform, so we have to spin to cause it to pop up. Nothing too bad here, just, you know, I mean, flip swap's pretty easy Galaxy by default, so now just picking up some collectibles along the way is nothing all that extraordinary. If you want to be risky, you can backflip over this wall and then spin to create the platform as you land. And other than that, I don't really have any extra commentary advice to give here. I guess I can tell a story about Flip Swap Galaxy, which is that when I first played this game, like when I was super young, I couldn't beat it for the life of me. And I had to have the Cosmic Guide show up because Super Mario Galaxy 2 is definitely much more challenging than the first game. And so to assist with that, they introduced what's called the Comic Guide, which is basically a thing, or Cosmic Guide, which is a thing where if you die a certain amount of times on the in the level, the Rosalina will show up. Cosmic Rosalina, I guess you should say, will show up and basically show you how to beat the level, or beat it for you, essentially. And so then, like, that still won't count as the Power Star. You will have to beat it yourself before it counts towards your total of 120 Power Stars. But it does at least show you how to beat the level, without you having to just figure out how to do it yourself, I guess I should say. We won't be needing Cosmic Guide at any point in the series, but you know, it's a thing that's there if you need it. It's also Getaway Chain Chomp, thank you very much. In case you're wondering, yes, I absolutely needed to use that when I first played through this game. Also, time is of no consequence whatsoever. I mean, obviously you can still run out of time, but with how much time you have to work with, it's really not that big of a deal. Even in the slightest, although I did almost just fling myself into the... Oh dear god, almost just messed up again. I almost messed up royally there twice in a row, but we didn't. We still persevere. We live to fight another day. Last couple of purple coins coming up right here. You want to make sure we don't land on the electric thing right there. Backflip up to avoid it. Got the last few purple coins, only 3 more to go. And when you collect all 100 purple coins, the Power Star will appear at the end. You got a star, purple coin flip and sprint, flip flop galaxy, 36 power stars. Galaxy complete. You got some coins for a new total of 446. Tall Trunks purple coin slide. So, the slide by itself, not that bad. Honestly, it's pretty easy. But what you have to do in the Prankster Comet, not so much. Hey, I lost some purple coins around here. I had 140. You must have dropped them down the slide here. Could you get those back for me? Even just 100 of them would be fine. I'll make it worth your while. I got something down at the end of the slide. I'll take care of you. Deal? Yeah, so there's more than 100 purple coins, which is the good news. Bad news is, collecting 100 of them is still incredibly difficult because, sliding down, like, it's kind of hard to stay in a straight line on the slide. Getting to the bottom of the slide and surviving is the easy part. The hard part is actually managing to collect 100 purple coins. So I recommend trying to wiggle yourself back and forth a little bit in order to try to stay in the middle, because it's basically impossible to stay in the middle by default without doing that. And you can miss quite a lot of purple coins, as the robot said, but 140, like, it's very easy to miss 40 purple coins, especially since you literally cannot collect them all, because some of the purple coins are on different paths. So you can miss a couple, but don't try to miss any. You want to try to get as many as possible. Don't go in with the thought process of, oh, I can miss so many and I'll be fine, because that's what's going to end up screwing you over in the end. Did I just clip through the ground? I just clipped through okay. Alright, this time we got it in the bag. We have the same amount as we did last time, maybe a little more. The only difference this time we didn't clip through the floor. As you can see, you can miss quite a few, but you still don't want to take that for granted, because 40 is a lot less than you think. Anyway, if you make it to the... I recommend taking somewhat of the same path that I took, because that's what I find to be the most consistent path in order to get the most amount of purple coins. Anyway, Power Star. You got a star. Tall Trunk's purple coin slide. Tall Trunk Galaxy, 37 power stars. Galaxy complete. You got some star bits, 1,258. Now Prankster Comet has appeared in Hightail Falls Galaxy. Yep, we still got more to do. Let's tackle Hightail Falls speedrun. So this is a bit more than just a speed run, because in addition to the fact that there's a clock, the platform is a little bit more destroyed than it was before, because now it's like the edges have been chipped away. But also, there's meteors constantly falling from the sky, so, you know, that's great. So, aside from dodging meteors, which is easier said than done since you can't always predict exactly where they're going to appear, it's pretty much the same strategy as last time, just first off, don't take the left path. The left path is a thing we only took because we were trying to go for enough coins to access the secret star. You want to stick to the right-hand side because there's plenty more room to move around, and then you can make your way up to the top. Get into the launch star as quickly as possible to move on to the next planet. Plenty of star bits right here for you to pick up as well. Now, this section's even harder than before because now, as you can see, the platforms are not whole anymore. The edges have been severely chipped away. So you want to try to stay to the middle as much as possible, or jump across gaps if you're confident enough in your abilities to make them. But either way, you don't want to get too close to the edge, or else you will fall through and have to do the whole thing over again. And we almost didn't make it. Oh god, okay, if we didn't flutter jump there, we definitely would not have survived that. Alright, coming up on the end here, we have less than 2 minutes to go, which we might end up actually needing that extra time. Actually, no, we won't, because this is the speed run and not the main mission. I am gonna actually utilize that exploit that I was talking about when we actually were playing through this for the first time, just because we might not have the time to spare to do it the legit way. So we'll see how things go when we actually get there. We're not gonna go for the one-up because we are focused entirely on avoiding the meteors. We're going to jump our way up here, like so. We're not gonna risk the dash pepper. We're just gonna float jump our way up to this upper platform right here. Then we are going to side somersault with Yoshi, flutter jump up, and then backflip off as Mario into the Power Star. You got a star. Hightail Falls speedrun. Hightail Falls Galaxy, 38 Power Stars. Galaxy complete. You got some star bits for a new total of 1,358. And coins for a total of 469. And, yes, ladies and gentlemen, at long last, we are done with the Prankster Comets for now. There will be more in the future, but that's the long batch of Prankster Comets, of back-to-back-to-back Prankster Comets that we have to get through the rest of the game. So, we've cleared out almost all of World 1, a few more stuff to do in World 2, and then World 3 we've barely even begun, but that'll be it for now, so that'll be it. Thanks for watching. See you next time to catch you all tomorrow for some more Super Mario Galaxy 2. Goodbye!